Welcome again from NetApp Insight. We are recording Tech Unplugged Live, and now I am with Reese Loyd, Product Manager at NetApp Solidfire, or Solidfire as part of NetApp.
NetApp Solidfire works.
Okay, so you know you are in a very bad position now because your colleagues covered everything. So I have to ask you something different now, and the first thing that I'm curious about is not about the product per se, but the fact that you are, at the end of the day, you are a software company, right?
Absolutely.
And so that's a little bit different from, from the past also of NetApp, because historically considered a hardware company.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it makes Solidfire different in that we run on commodity hardware, which means that software is really our business. We build products, we build features out of the software that we run on top of hardware. The nice thing about that is we can make improvements to existing products simply by improving our code. So if we find a problem in the code, we want to optimize the code, make it go faster. That benefit is not only to new customers as they buy it, it's to everybody else that's already running Solidfire hardware. It naturally just goes faster, works better. It really does make us truly a software-defined company that happens to sell an appliance product as our product.
Yeah, just not the appliance, because sometimes you sell the software as is, no?
Correct.
Element X is.
Yes, exactly, through the Element X program.
Also, so it's quite interesting that you changed a little bit the way you do support with the product compared to traditional products, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We do what we call active support. So our support team is monitoring clusters in the field 24/7. They're looking for problems to happen, and they're looking for proactive ways to help customers fix issues, fix problems when they happen, and get hardware replacements out as quickly as possible. So it's similar to the way that auto support is done on other NetApp products, but just adds another layer of kind of white glove approach to customer support.
Yeah, and you continue with the separation between hardware and software in many ways. Also the way you can buy the software.
Absolutely, yeah. We've introduced a new licensing model this year we're calling capacity licensing. Capacity licensing is really great from a customer point of view because if you're, say, a service provider and you want to deploy hardware to 3 or 4 data centers at once and then buy software as you get more and more customers, the capacity licensing model lets you do that. It lets you grow that software layer independently of the hardware. You can pre-place hardware, you can do those kinds of things that you can't traditionally do when you have to buy hardware and software coupled together. You end up spending a lot of money on software that you don't necessarily need just yet.
Also, some customers I know that they are taking advantage of different times to, I don't know, so I'm not a financial guy, but I know that there are different times to get the software and the hardware.
Absolutely, it lets customers use more of an OpEx purchasing model. So rather than buying a huge amount up front, that's a huge cost, hits their budget one time, it allows them to buy a smaller amount in terms of the hardware and the software, and then they build that software and support over time, which allows them to build it in more as like an operating expense than that original capital expenditure.
That's good. So, and I'm sure that all this information are available also on the website, right?
Absolutely,
so
absolutely.
Once again, can you give us the URL for Solidfire? Or
sure, solidfire.com is always a great place to start with. We also have a landing page on the NetApp website that'll discuss through a lot of this, but solidfire.com is kind of your one-stop shop for the Solidfire product itself.
Okay, thank you very much.
Fantastic, it was great to meet you, thank you.